Good evening and welcome to our midweek edition of Primetime News. Thank you for joining us. I'm Selima Shimwefeleni Masipa and I'll be your anchor for this evening. Tonight's headline story, leader of the Popular Democratic Movement McHenry Vunani voiced serious concerns regarding the prolonged absence of rehabilitation efforts for the vital boreholes in Ochimbinde constituency. These boreholes, according to Vunani, play a pivotal role in sustaining the San community, making this matter of utmost importance and urgency. Here's more on this story.
Vunani asked the question in Parliament on Tuesday as part of the questions he will ask the Minister of Agriculture, Water and Land Reform, Kalle Schledwein, on Thursday. Vunani said it is with urgency and deep concern that he addressed an issue of paramount importance that affects a significant portion of our population, the San inhabitants in Oshombinde. He said for many years the boreholes, which are the San people's primary source of water, have been underutilized and unrehabilitated, affecting their access to one of the most basic human necessities. He stated that the boreholes were initially developed as a solution to the chronic water shortages affecting these marginalized communities. On Thursday, he said he would like to hear from Schledwein when government plans to initiate the process of rehabilitation, ensuring operationalization of the boreholes to guarantee a reliable source of clean water to the San community. He said he would also like to know what measures the ministry put in place to ensure that the residents of Oshombinde constituency have clean drinkable water, as they have been without it for prolonged periods of time. Reporting for Primetime News, Diana Kauta.
The Namibian Correctional Service is gearing up to mark an important occasion as it announced the commemoration of Correctional Service Day, which will take place on the 20th July 2023. In a recent media release, the Namibian Correctional Service revealed that this significant event will take place at the Lucius Sumbwanyambe Mahote Correctional Service Training College in Omaruru. Let's have a listen.
The theme for this year's Correctional Service Day, I quote, striving towards a safe society through rehabilitation, reintegration of offenders, underscores our steadfast determination to approach criminal justice with an emphasis on reforming and healing. Healing the sick, healing the ones that were affected by the crimes committed by these brothers and sisters of ours. It reminds us that rehabilitation and reintegration are not merely options, but crucial components of an effective and comprehensive justice system. We firmly believe that by focusing on rehabilitation and reintegration, we can break the cycle of crime, contribute to the reduction of recidivism rates, and foster a safer society for all.
We shift our focus to the Southern African Development Community, where a regional integration learning and exchange symposium took place in Maseru, Lesotho. This event was organized by the Southern African Development Community in collaboration with the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning of the Kingdom of Lesotho. The symposium aimed to enhance regional integration and was conducted under the Strengthening National Regional Linkages in SADC program. This capacity building initiative is funded by the German government and implemented by the German Agency for International Cooperation. Our producer Diana Kauta brings us more details.
The two-day symposium, which was held under the theme Strengthening Capacities of SADC National Committees for Effective Coordination and Communication in SADC, is aimed at facilitating exchange of knowledge and understanding of the SADC regional integration, architecture and processes undertaken by national coordination structures in the SADC region. In her opening remarks, Ntoateng Lebona, the SADC national contact point for Lesotho and the principal secretary in the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning, emphasized the need to strengthen national and regional capacities for coordination and communication in order to further regional integration for rapid and widespread economic development. The need for information sharing among various actors was emphasized by Lebona, who also said that regional integration and collaboration present great prospects for expanding markets, which may be achieved through cooperative agreements between various member states. Reporting for Primetime News, Ishmael Mukuvonda.
The Namibian Competition Commission, in partnership with the United Nations Development Fund, organized a consultative workshop on Tuesday to present a comprehensive overview of Namibia's private healthcare sector. Now let's get more details on this development.
Shortcomings have been identified, and then with the evolving or adoption of the universal health coverage, to which Namibia is, agreed to commit itself to, Namibia established a universal health coverage advisory committee of Namibia that is comprised of representatives of the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Finance, Social Security, etc. So this is really the background. So now, with regards to the background, the statement of the problem, what's the problem? The problem is that the cost of healthcare in Namibia is rising, this is high, and then this leads to the inability to afford comprehensive healthcare. There is limited or no access to quality healthcare services to most citizens. The good quality and comprehensive healthcare are mainly accessible through private medical partners.
Stay tuned for the business segment. In tonight's Primetime Biz segment, we take a closer look at the vocational training sector. Our team is on the ground in Otapi, located in the Omusati region, where they had the opportunity to speak with one of the vocational institutions that is actively promoting entrepreneurship. Here's an insert of their exclusive report.
Welcome to the Primetime Biz segment from Otapi in northern Namibia in the Omusati region. We're coming to you from the Olufuko Festival 2023. And with me is Mr. Chingando Almeida from the Marco Polo VTC, who's going to be sharing with us a bit of what they have to offer. Thank you so much, Mr. Chingando. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
All right, let's get right into it. So what are some of the mandates of the VTC?
Our Marco Polo VTC was established in 2003, in which we was established by our very own fearless lady. We call her very strong, Mrs. Natasha Ambunga David, who had this belief, who had this dream that every Namibian citizen has a second chance. So she believes that she should develop a Namibian child to be a successful citizen in one of these very good days. And more to this, she also believes that every inner ability should be showcasing everywhere. The courses that we have in our VTC is hospitality and tourism from level 1 to level 4. We have office administration from level 1 to level 3. We also have mechatronics, which is from level 1 and level 2. We have metal fabrication, we have agriculture, we have community counseling, which is level 3. So in the basic that I've also mentioned, we have plumbing and pipe fittings, we have carpentry and joinery, we have auto mechanic, and we also have metal fabrication. So we are also trying to extend to bring up different courses looking at the need of our society, and of course I believe in the long run we will have different courses.
Now, we know that unemployment, particularly amongst the youth, is quite a big headache for us as a nation as well. And particularly in the Umsati region, where we find that there are limited opportunities for employment, especially for the youth. How does the role of Marco Polo VTC then become key?
Okay, as we know, unemployment is everywhere. To say we should have zero unemployment rate is kind of not true to say, but we can minimize to the best that we can. So our main objective here, we want to close the gap between the rich and the poor. So unemployment is one of the factors that will lead us to ensure that this gap is closed. So as I say, Marco Polo is a VTC with vast of trades. So what are we looking at is we want to give chance to those who are ready. Also those who are not, we convince them to come to Marco Polo. And we are trying to build entrepreneurs, because there is a bit of misconception when it comes to to VTCs. And Marco Polo is here to address this misconception that people have. It's not for failure. It's a second opportunity to be entrepreneurs, to be your own boss, to create your own job and employ others, because this is the only way that we are going to build a better Namibia, with the togetherness, without ignoring any citizen who is here to look for a second chance. Yes.
Then you're one of the exhibitors showcasing institutions or exhibitors showcasing their services and offerings and so forth. So what has it been like you so far at the Olufuko Festival? How have you managed to engage with the various publics just to sensitize them about the courses that you offer and the type of work that you do?
Thank you very much for the question once again. This is a great platform to reach out to people. So although I came just with an idea to share the information, but I'm looking at a lot of things. I'm looking at stability as a center, Marco Polo. I'm looking at communication as Marco Polo. I'm looking at recommendation as Marco Polo, and among other things that this great place can bring. Because I've engaged with the public so far very, very well. They have received us with much gratitude, and we are very much happy for that, because we have managed to share our information so far. We have managed to give out some application forms, plus the products that we are exhibiting. They are also interested in them. We are getting quotations. We are telling them what our people can do, whether they are from grade 1 to grade 7, whether they are from grade 8 to grade 12. It has been very, very successful so far. Very, very much. Please consider VTCs. Explain to your parents, for those who are listening, the importance of VTCs, as it really seemed to be a second chance, but remember in life, second chance become first chance if you take it serious. So please do come. We are still having July intake, and it's a continuous process. Obviously, November, December, we are also going to have intake for next year. We are open. Our branches are in Ohongo and Opoto, where all the courses are being trained.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chingando.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
There you have it, Namibia. As Mr. Chingando explained, vocational training is not a second option, but it's actually an option that professionals can actually take in order to pursue their dreams. There we have it from the Primetime Biz segment.
Now let's turn our attention to the nationwide weather forecast for tomorrow, providing you with valuable insights to help you stay informed about the upcoming weather conditions. Welcome to Sport Planet, your ultimate destination for the most up-to-date coverage of all the thrilling sporting action. We commence with local women football. The head coach of the senior national women's football team, Paula Shipanga, revealed the 23 women's squad earlier today for the 2024 Olympic qualification. The Brave Gladiators have a crucial match against Equatorial Guinea set to take place at the First National Bank Stadium in Johannesburg, South Africa on 13 July. The return leg is scheduled for 19 July 2023 at Estadio de Malabo in Malabo, Equatorial Guinea. Shipanga expressed his satisfaction with the team's progress as they prepare for the upcoming games. On to La Liga football. Barcelona confirmed the arrival of defender Inigo Martinez on a free transfer earlier today at the end of his Athletic Bilbao contract. The signing of the 32-year-old centre-back, a Spain international, on a contract until 2025 continues the Catalans' recent policy of hiring experienced players at zero transfer cost. Barcelona signed Manchester City captain Ilkay Gundogan in similar fashion last week and acquired Chelsea defender Andreas Christensen and AC Milan midfielder Frank Kessie after their contracts expired last summer. Martinez, who came through at Real Sociedad and played for them for 7 seasons in the top flight, moved to Athletic in January 2017. Martinez played 177 times for Athletic, scoring 8 goals and winning the Spanish Super Cup in 2021, as well as reaching 2 Copa del Rey finals. Your sports roundup is up next. And that concludes our Wednesday news broadcast. As we come to the end of our news broadcast, we would like to express our sincere appreciation for your steadfast support and loyalty to our news channel. Please join us again tomorrow as we bring you the latest updates on local and international events. On behalf of myself, Salima Shumefeleni Masipa, and the entire dedicated creative team working tirelessly behind the scenes, we wish you a restful evening. Good night.